Okay, guys, it's a lot. There's a lot to be said today, and yeah, there's a lot to be said today. And in this video, I'm gonna be talking basically about emotions. But let me get this one together. I need to get it straight with you. So, emotions in our daily activities. I will have told you that 90%, 75%, but most of the statistics that are given are made up. So I made this one up too. So 95% of our daily activities are controlled by our emotions. Yeah. So emotions, like I'm gonna make it very simple with you, means our strong feelings. So we tend to respond to things. We tend to react to things in any given situation or in our environment by the things that go on in our environment. So we go and we react to these things. So emotion is just strong feelings. We assume that words and action represent emotions that are different from each other. By analyzing the rudiment of emotion, we can say that we found that basically there are two types of emotions: fear and joy. Everything else originates from here: fear and joy. The importance of the emotion is caused by a physical intensity of our response. So whenever we find ourselves, like we that are striving for a better life, we are going to be faced with different situations that are going to present us with a certain emotions. But how we respond to this situation, how we hold things, how we deliver things, all these things are decided by so the importance of the emotion, that it is based and decided by the physical intensity of ourselves. Let me give you a tip about fear. To fear is not to be cowardly. Not because you have fear means that you are a coward. Not because you feel the fear of getting in some kind of situation, or because you get the fear of doing something means that you are a coward. No. And two, to feel fear is part of a sensible and an honest response of self-preservation. So we tend to preserve ourselves from experiencing that kind of a situation wherein we feel shame, where we feel wrong, where if we got it wrong, what if I feel what will my parents think, what will other people think of me. So we tend to preserve ourselves and we do not try. But number three is a but, right? So but to be ruled by fear is that we are unable to emotionally behave in a way that seeks our own interest. So do not be ruled by fear. Emotions, that kind of emotions hold you back. That in my whole journey, as I journey to do things, I journey to go through a lot of stages of problems of so I've learned that fear is an illusion. It has no life outside, it's only in the mind. So if you want to do this, if you want to make changes, if you want to do great things and live a better life, you have to feed the fear anyway and do it. And joy. Joy, on the other hand, is essentially the opposite of fear. Joy is energizing. Joy is uplifting. It gives you that good sense of emotions that when you are in the environment, you do things with enthusiasm. You do things with great courage, or to explore our potential in an environment of confidence and expansion. Once you feel joyful of doing something, once you feel the courage of doing something that is good, just for the general good. If we must be great, if we must change things, we have to challenge the status quo. We have to challenge the status quo, the way things are. So all these things depends on the inner joy. So experience present us with different kind of a situation and responses, but we can choose to get that particular emotions to respond to them. And that getting that particular emotion is based on the choices that we make. Unconsciously or consciously, we are making the choices. That's it for today, guys. I want to be grateful to God and all those that are helping me. I've gone through a lot of stages, I've been to a lot of places, and I've worked with so many people, and many people have mentored me, many people have given me their own idea, and which is good. But we have to keep this going. No matter how bad it turns out to be, just know that you are ahead of those who have not even tried to start. Keep the faith, believe in God, have faith, keep doing it, and you're going to succeed. You are willing to fight for. So we are willing to fight for this thing, and we're going to make impact. We are going to change lives. We're going to achieve our goals. We are going to speak to millions of people. We are going to change millions of people's lives. Regardless of what we do, has not returned to God. He's going to give an opportunity again. He's a loving God. So the next we're going to be talking about fear, the emotions, fear. So we are just going to be looking at the emotions, fear in the next video only. Then the following one going to be on joy. Right? Let's go. Thank you. Peace. I'm out. GQS.